Comrade, share this video. Listen, we are all hungry on the mere fact that a number of NRM bigwigs, from the Speaker, the Prime Minister, and others, have been declared unopposed. In a process that all of us knew that other political parties had formidable qualified candidates that were meant to run against them. While the people we blame are the beneficiaries, do not forget to record and profile the enablers of this entire scheme. Those that have been pronounced unopposed are indeed the beneficiaries of the bad act. But what about the Electoral Commission officials that enabled the entire process from day one, that were paid and used in the contract of making sure our comrades are denied the opportunity to compete and present alternative ideas to the electorate for a better Uganda? Have you considered that that person who was announced unopposed could not be announced unopposed if the Electoral Commission officials were independent and pro-Ugandans? Have you asked yourself, who is more to be blamed in this entire process? It is not only the people who have benefited, but it is the enabler most. So while we look at Museveni and his cronies as the ones who hate Uganda most, you forget that the engine, the steering, the entire life of dictatorship lies in the hands of those who enable the vice to be seen in our communities. I don't want us to be lost that the police are our friends, that the army is our friends, that the public servants are our friends. They are not. This is a competition between fear and hope. Not everybody who is an enabler of this dictatorship being in office is working under fear. Many of them are comrades and cadres that were put in those offices through a very smart, nepotic, tribalistic, and a patrogenic system. There is no way that you can patronize somebody who is not willing to be patronized. No way. The Bible I read clearly says two can never walk together unless they agree. The user has to have someone who has agreed to be used. Thank God for you who has chosen to be on the right side of history by standing with NUP and Comrade Robert Senta Muchaglanyi. Thank God for you, because you decided not to accept to be told what to do and when and how to. But they are the other ones who chose the easy way by using you to achieve whatever they want. Why would you, over the lives, the blood and the sweat, the tears of comrades who have rotten for simply identifying with NUP, why would you sacrifice the future of this country? Have you been considerate of your son and daughter? Our real enemy is in the Electoral Commission. So you need to brace up. This is simply a warning to you and me. But that warning should not make you lose hope. Whatever has happened in Kakumiro, in Arua, in Bukedia, yes, indeed, it is disappointing. But it is also a point of reflection for you and me who are seeking to change the fate of this country. Are we going to walk into the slaughter room without learning anything? If no, then begin innovating. Right now, it is not the time to start discussing on how peaceful and how non-violent we must be. We must switch on the beast mode. These guys are not your friends. The mere fact that the police are not shooting tear gas, are not arresting, are not torturing us, should not be a chance for you to take these guys for granted. Once you see a witch doctor praising a pastor, be in a position to question the integrity of your pastor. You know very well that we are under the same regime that told us we shall crush you. What changed all of a sudden that they are now your friends and they wish you well? They will never give us what we wish for. So, comrade, please, we need to brace up. We need to buckle up. But continue doing what you've been doing on a daily. I don't know how prepared you are as a person, but the disappointment of one cadre or one comrade who has switched sides should not influence your own decision. Nobody asked you to join NUP, so nobody should influence you to leave. The reason that brought you to join NUP should be the reason to keep you in NUP until you achieve the envisioned picture of what you want Uganda to have. That is when you should say, yes, we have done it. So before we do that, don't leave. The mission is to demoralize you. The principal had every right to give up on the struggle when his closest allies like Mpuga, Abedi, Basanra ditched him for money. He had every right to say, I'm done. But he woke up in the morning with a new energy. You and me are the only hope that Kyagulanyi has for him to keep fighting for us. So do not disappoint that gentleman by giving up because of 2-3 stupid people who let the struggle down. Continue fighting, continue campaigning, continue fundraising, continue supporting until we achieve a new Uganda. I don't know how tomorrow will turn, but I will be here until the objective and the mission of a new Uganda is achieved. I salute you, comrades. This war is not a war of guns. It is a war of organization, determination, resilience, and clear vision.